What up, world? This is Isaac Grace. I want to introduce you guys to my 10 steps to effectively hustling for entrepreneurs. This is a free lecture that I put together for all my aspiring entrepreneurs. Either you are young in the business or you are a seasoned entrepreneur. This is I actually put this together as I went on my journey to build out my wholesale business. Give you a little bit of quick background on me. I am 25 years old. I am a real estate investor, primarily doing wholesaling. I've been wholesaling for 4.5 years. In the last 10 months, my company has did over $250,000 in revenue, and I'm truly thankful for that. I'm a father of 2. I was actually adopted through a nonprofit organization called No Guns, Just Gloves, and this program actually saved my life and helped me become the man that I am today. So my 10 steps to effectively hustling has been put together because in today's world, as we jump into the entrepreneurship space, you know, there's a lot of noise that goes on. There's a lot of things that we can be doing and things that make us feel like we hustling, but more importantly, we want to make sure that we are strategically hustling. So put this together. Like I said, it's a free lecture. You could take it, utilize it in your own business. And I hope that you guys do like this. After watching this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can catch me on Instagram at IKE_YMC. Catch me on Facebook at Isaac Grace, and that's ISSAC, and Grace, GRACE. So we are going to get started with this. 10 steps to effectively hustling for entrepreneurs. So my first step, our step 1 is going to be define the legacy. So defining a legacy. When I first got into entrepreneurship, one of the first things that my mentors always asked me was, what is your why, Isaac? Like, why do you want to be in real estate? Why do you want to be an entrepreneur? Why do you want to be a legacy builder? So step 1 is to define that. Like, figure out, what do you want for yourself? You know, for me, I want to be the CEO of my last name. I want to aspire young entrepreneurs. I want to give back to the youth. I want to, get my time back. I want to travel the world and a few other things. So more importantly, you want to start at the end first and then reverse engineer it. So sometimes it may take weeks and weeks of figuring out exactly what your legacy is. Because in this business, it does get tough. And a lot of times we got to rely on why we started to keep us going. So step 1 is always going to be define that legacy. Everyone's legacy is going to be different. So once you define your legacy, you have to make it non-negotiable. And this is what's going to keep you pushing and keep you going forward as you are taking a leap of faith into entrepreneurship. So our step 2 is structure the lifestyle. So after we defined our legacy, we want to begin to structure that lifestyle. So for me, if I want to be the CEO of my last name, I want to build generational wealth, I want to own hundreds of units of apartment buildings, then I have to begin to structure that lifestyle. I have to jump into the real estate business. I have to, know what it's going to take to be able to get my time back and be able to travel the world. So we want to structure that lifestyle behind our legacy. So for my step 3, which is, very important, would be prioritize obligations. So it's very important, and I struggled with this part for a long time. So once you understand what do you want when it's all said and done, and you understand what that lifestyle looks like, then we have to begin to prioritize what matters, what can potentially hold us back from getting to where we want. So this is a tough part right here. You may have to eliminate bad eating habits. You may have to eliminate going out to the clubs. You may have to eliminate some of the people that you call your friends that are in your life. in order to get to where you want. So prioritizing obligations is something that took me, and what probably was the main reason why it took me so long to get to the level that I am today, because it was hard for me to let go of some of the things that I needed to. So your step 3, you have to prioritize them obligations. Step 4, so once we've prioritized the obligations and we've made the eliminations and added what needs to be into our lifestyles, then we want to make the investment. So making the investment is investing in education. I invested in the Jay Morrison Academy in 2014. I started in residential real estate. I learned about buying and holding, buying and flipping, creative financing, wholesaling, branding myself, incorporating an LLC. And that was the first step to me learning about real estate. I went ahead and also invested in more detailed mentorship by joining a real estate worldwide mastermind that taught me how to actually build a successful wholesaling business. 2018, I invested in one-on-one mentorship with my big brother Jay Morrison to be able to start being a legacy builder and start going on that path to being the CEO of my last name. So in my entrepreneur career, I've invested nearly $30,000 in just education and just putting the right people around me so that I can grow and become a better entrepreneur. So step 4, you got to make that investment. A lot of people don't like to spend money on themselves. So you got to make that investment. So step 5, then after we make the investment, we have to mastermind the knowledge. So after we got the information and we know it, we have to mastermind it. So in order to mastermind it, we have to study it, regurgitate it, role play, practice. Go out and physically do it and fail forward. Step 6. Step 6, systematic innovations. So once we've made the investment, we've masterminded the knowledge, we have to understand that in order to be successful, in order to get more bang for your buck in your business, you have to put systems in place. Systems, people, processes, automations in place so that your business works for you as opposed to against you. Jay Morrison always teaches is work on your business so that you can work out of your business. So systematic innovations was going to get you that much closer to working your way out of your business so that your business actually works for you. So after we put the systems together, our step 7, one of the biggest ones that I've always heard as I've got into this business, take actions. So once you got the knowledge, you mastermind it, you have put the systems in place, it's time to get to it. Take actions. Don't allow fear, doubt, your skin color, your gender, any of them things, don't allow that to stop you from taking actions, because on the other side of actions is results. So when I went out to this mastermind in 2016, one of the biggest things that they hammered in all week was take actions, take actions, take actions, take actions, and then just figure it out after you take the actions. So our step 8, self-assessment. So after we take them actions and we are going on appointments, we are driving in leads, we are making offers, we are negotiating with sellers, we are able to self-assess our business weekly. So, and this was another thing that once I finally locked in on self-assessment, you can do self-assessment for your business and your personal self. So I self-assess my business every single week, and I self-assess myself every 3 months. What can I do in my business better? Are my numbers where they need to be in order to convert deals? Are we sending out enough postcards? Are we, going on our sales meetings and giving our best efforts? Those are things that you really want to self-assess as you are taking actions in your business. And then on your personal side, personal development, is very important. The way you speak, the way you deliver your words, the way your tone is, the way you read sellers, understanding how you utilize books to gain knowledge, sales books, leadership books. A lot of them things you can utilize to become a well-rounded, a better entrepreneur for yourself. Step 9. Rinse and repeat. This is kind of the mold that I make currently in my business. Rinse and repeat. Keep doing the same things over and over and over, fine-tuning it, taking action, self-assessment, taking action, self-assessment, taking action, self-assessment. Then go back to the beginning. Make more investments in your business. Put more money so that you can learn more. Mastermind that knowledge. Put more systems in place. Add more team members. Take the action, self-assessment. It's all about rinsing and repeating once you put yourself in this position. And our step 10. Scale and escape. So after we are going through the process of rinsing and repeating, we want to make sure that we scale and escape out of our business. That's the end goal. Our why is gonna dictate this. So if your why is to be the CEO of your last name, travel the world with your family and friends, get your time back, have millions and millions of dollars in assets, you are gonna have to make businesses, create businesses, work on them so much that you are able to escape from them. You don't have to do the day in and day out operations in order for the business to work. So that is true legacy building right there. A lot of there are entrepreneurs out there that build businesses, make them millions of dollars, generate millions of dollars, and they sell them off. People, that's just their jobs. So this one is one of the biggest ones, and this is where I'm currently at in my business, looking to scale it to the next level and escape from the day in and day out operations that's needed in order to become successful in order to work our way out of the business. So let's just review real quick. We'll review this real fast. I just want to make sure everyone get this. And remember, guys, if you know a little bit about me and you know the success I've been having in 2018, this is the blueprint that I followed. I put this together because I want to cut that learning curve for all of my viewers on this, watching this video here, because I want you guys to succeed. I want all of our people to get ahead and be their own legacy builders, be the CEO of their own last names, travel the world, get their time back, because we are limited on this earth. So let's just review. Step 1, define that legacy. Step 2, structure that lifestyle. Step 3, we want to prioritize obligations. Step 4, make that investment. Step 5, mastermind knowledge. Step 6, systematic innovations. Step 7, take actions. Step 8, self-assessment. Step 9, rinse and repeat. Step 10, scale and escape. So those are my 10 steps to effectively hustling for an entrepreneur. I hope that was something that was short, simple, and sweet that you can take and incorporate into your life. Follow these steps here. This is a free blueprint that I'm giving you that can really take you from someone that's thinking about entrepreneurship to someone that's actually in it, living it, and being successful in the field of entrepreneurship. So I want to thank everybody for viewing this video, and I will see you guys on another video soon. Peace.